Gwyn Williams stated that history isn't a story, it's an inquiry. Williams went on to talk about how we ask the past questions, and those questions differ depending on who we are. Well, I'm an Englishman and proud of it, as proud as I am of my maternal Welsh ancestors. Who are the English? To the former Labour Party Deputy Leader John Prescott, the English are a non-people with no identity. Within the context of the late 21st century, he may well be proven right. Perhaps as a baby boomer, born in that most dynamic of decades, the 1960s, I'll be viewed by historians as one of the last generations of Englishmen. If so, then scholars may well ask why this most successful and ingenious people ceased to exist. Not that the English are or were endowed with any moral, intellectual, or physical prowess that set them apart from the rest of humanity. They were and are no better than any other nation, but no worse either. The English liberal elite of the late 20th century spent much time preoccupied by the crimes of Anglo-Saxon peoples. A child being processed by the liberal English education system could be forgiven for believing that their ancestors invented slavery, were solely engaged in suppressing indigenous people for profit, and most likely possessed horns and cloven feet. The reality is very different. Few nations have had such an impact on their fellow man as the English. Perhaps future historians, when evaluating the successes and failures of my people, may conclude that they did more harm than good. Even if future historians decide against the English, then those of Anglo-Saxon heritage should still be allowed to take pride in the impressive achievements of their English ancestors. At least we were an interesting group of people.